Incoming transmission from Planet Mongo.
A warm welcome for Keir Starmer from racegoers at Doncaster's St Ledger there. I should think him used to such hospitality by now. After all, since he axed the winter fuel payment for pensioners, he's officially as popular as a fart in an elevator. But between removing payments for the most vulnerable and shuffling his feet on migrants, he found time to make an appearance at the races.
Good luck to all those involved, and to the thousands of racegoers enjoying their day out,
he said. Sadly, horses typically only go up to 10, so he wasn't able to place a bet on his favourite number, 3,850. Sir Keir and his wife went down to the paddock beforehand to meet the participants of the big race. He'd just jetted back from the USA after talks with sleepy Joe Biden, so he was probably grateful for some slightly more engaging conversation with a couple of racehorses. Sir Keir said,
"There aren't many better places out than the races in the sunshine, so it's a pleasure to be back in Doncaster."
Pleasure to be back in Doncaster? There's a sentence that's never been uttered before. Even people from Doncaster have never said that. I guess if you're returning from a daybreak to Chernobyl, or worse, the Notting Hill Festival, Doncaster city centre's charity shops and closed-down pubs might be a welcome sight. Now, what's amazing about Keir's reception is that this is the so-called Labour heartland, where if a red rosette was pinned to a donkey, these people would fall over themselves at the ballot box to get Eeyore in. All to the tune of, "We're a Labour household," and "My dad voted Labour and so did his dad." Now, he likes to big up his Doncaster connections, that being that his mother-in-law had a manor there, and his wife lived there too for a bit, along with his working-class roots. This despite going to a state school in lovely Surrey. But as Starmer says at every opportunity, his father was a toolmaker, and he's right, he definitely made tools. It's the same energy as that one guy you know who tells everyone he's Scottish because his mum was born in Aberdeen, despite the fact they've both lived in York their entire lives. He'll even insert a bit of Scots into conversation with you. We all know the one. Is Starmer going to start talking about the good old days of British coal and how pit ponies could count to 3? He's a very unpopular chap. Analysis has shown Labour's approval ratings have dropped below 30% in just 70 days. By comparison, that took Margaret Thatcher 676 days, and we all know how popular she was. But Keir managed that 9.6 times faster, and that has to be a record. Well done you. However, there was a certain gentleman in attendance who did have a positive reception. Didn't need as much security either. And for my ridiculous replay, it has to be the sense of unity that Keir inspires. Not unlike the crowd when Queen played at Live Aid. If you think we're living in mad times, you're not the only one. If you've found this video to have value, hit the subscribe button to be notified when I put out a new one. Like and share these videos on Facebook or in person when you're at the pub, while they're still there.